In this video, I want to show you real quick how you can look at your feedback on your LO quizzes, as well as how you can monitor which LOs you have achieved and which ones you still need to work towards. So here's what you would see on the homepage of your Canvas site. If you go into the Grades tab on the left-hand side, you will then see grades for all of your assignments. And we're going to go in and try to find feedback for an LO quiz. So this ELO1 has been completed by this test student. So a couple things about what you see here. This little exclamation point is just telling you that this is not counting toward the final grade, and that's just a setting I have set in the background because I don't want these individual points to count, right? All we're doing is counting which LOs you have achieved. The little message box and picture just puts out any comments that have been made on the assignment itself. So if you posted a submission comment, if I replied at all, you can see those comments here. The little checkbox tells you that, again, this grade is not going to count towards your final course grade. And then the last item here is the actual rubric itself. So every LO has a rubric attached to it, and it's a 5-point scale. If I mark this as either a 4 or a 5, then that indicates that you have achieved that LO. If you get a 3 or less, then you have not achieved it. I have to mark these rubrics by hand, so your initial score that you might see on a quiz may or may not be your final score. It's what the rubric is marked as that counts. So that's one thing you can do. If I click on the title of the quiz itself, that will take me into the quiz. So initially your quizzes will be locked after you submit it, and you will not be able to see your responses. Once I have them graded, then I will open up and allow you to see your responses. This is how you can access them. So here it shows score, all of the questions. Red indicates that it was wrong. Green indicates that it was correct. I can also leave typed comments for any particular question, which you should be able to see here as well. So that's one way you can go back and review. You can see that rubric here again if you wish. So let's go back to the grades page. Another way you can monitor your overall LO mastery, whether you've achieved things or not. So you see up here at the top, you've got two tabs. There's the assignments tab, which is what we were looking at previously, as well as this learning mastery tab. If we go into this learning mastery tab, it's going to list all of the learning outcomes for the course. We are broken down into essential learning outcomes as well as the general learning outcomes. And you'll see that you can monitor what's achieved, and the way Canvas lists it is as mastered. Off to the side here, it tells you your score and whether it's been marked as mastered or not. So ELO1, this particular student did receive a 4 out of 5, and therefore they mastered that ELO. You can see the rubric again. You can go into the quiz results again through this link here, just like we did on the previous page. If a score was less than 4, it would still say not mastered, and you know that that is one that you still need to work towards. So as you are kind of tallying your LOs that you have achieved throughout the semester to correspond to the grade you are aiming for, this is the easiest way to do that.